What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Grow Tent. As I always say, this is where all the magic happens. This is where I grow all of my own food indoors aeroponically all year round. It has officially been 2 years since the day I started growing and I started this YouTube channel. So in honor of today, I'm going to tell you guys a little bit more about myself, and we're going to go through an in-depth tour of the garden. So as I previously mentioned, it's been 2 years since I started this indoor gardening journey, and what prompted the journey was being extremely disappointed with the food at the grocery store. Whether it was poor flavored produce or overpriced produce, and these days, even if something is called organic, is it even organic anymore? So I decided to take control of my food sovereignty and set up this indoor garden so that I can grow my own food all year round. Now, obviously, I'm still very much learning and new to aeroponics, but the long-term goal will be to eliminate certain items off my grocery bill so that I can stick it to the grocery store man. I'm still a ways away from not becoming reliant on the grocery store, but that is the long-term goal, and I am well on my way because my garden is totally thriving right now. Prior to starting this aeroponic journey, I had never grown anything before. I was not interested in plants. I was more focused on my career and climbing my way up in the corporate world. But everything changed when I watched my first seed sprout. Not to be corny or anything, but it was like a spiritual awakening. I was locked in and hooked into the world of plants. And now that I've gotten a taste of the plant life, I'm never going back. I've mentioned several times on this channel that as my plants grow, I've been growing as well. My garden has taught me so many life lessons that have truly changed me as a person. I have learned so many lessons from this garden. The one thing that I've really been able to work on is my patience. I am such an impatient person, and this garden has taught me how to have the most patience. It's also taught me how to practice mindfulness, how to just slow down in life in general, and to pay attention to small details and the power of consistency. Prior to having this garden, I was a very different person. I move too fast, I'm super impatient, I like instant results, and so having a garden completely changed everything for me. Fast forward now, 2 years into the journey, I've accumulated so much knowledge, and I've met so many great people and have formed such a wonderful community, and I'm so excited because I'm just getting started. The purpose of my videos are to share my experiences, and hopefully some information may resonate with you, but I love being able to exchange information with the community and share certain lessons that I've learned along the way. I really try to share as much as I can and be as transparent as possible. So in honor of today marking 2 years of my YouTube channel, I'm going to take you through a little walk down memory lane and show you my journey compared to my current grow.
My first grow, while it feels like it was just yesterday, it also feels like it was a lifetime ago. Even though I didn't know what I was doing, I put myself out there and I just went for it. This first grow was really centered around just learning the basics of plants and gaining an understanding of aeroponics and how it works. I learned a lot about things like hand pollination and all about propagation. But right here was the beginning of the end of my first grow when I brought outdoor strawberries into my indoor grow tower. Shortly after this, I had thrips across my entire grow tent. But before I even realized I had thrips, I also had powdery mildew. Despite all the issues that arose, I still had quite a good harvest considering this was my first try ever. And the most important part, I had a lot of fun doing it. This was pretty much the end of my first grow. I had PM, didn't realize it yet, but had thrips and everything was just getting destroyed in the grow tent. I did my best to clean up and try to recuperate the garden, but to no avail. My lettuce had bolted, the tower was a disgusting mess. I was completely careless in my first grow and didn't understand the importance of cleanliness. But I'll give myself credit where credit's due. I did have some pretty good harvests considering it was my first try, as I said. Right here is me trying to salvage the mess that was the outdoor strawberries that I brought into the grow tower. Here I'm giving them a root rinse with hydrogen peroxide and trying to salvage anything I could, but it really wasn't worth it at this point. I had no idea, but thrips got the strawberries and everything in the tower.
As you can see, I got knocked down pretty hard in my first grow after having PM all over everything, followed by a thrip infestation. I was absolutely devastated, but I will say it taught me some really valuable lessons and it was character building. As I mentioned before, I haven't always been the most patient person or consistent person, and I guess old habits die hard because my second grow was almost worse than my first one.
I did a really poor job at staying consistent with my pruning and cleaning. I had tomatillo plants but never got any fruit. I also had cucumber plants but also didn't get any fruit. I had eggplants and I also got no fruit. The only thing that was kind of worthwhile was the green tower, but in my second grow I grew way too much kale, to the degree that now I'm sick of it. The only thing that I did get was a few small peppers and a couple heirloom tomatoes. After a while, I kind of gave up on this grow and decided to start again.
Sometimes life happens and you get disconnected from your plants, and then you kind of just stop taking care of them, and that's what happened to me. My second grow, life happened, I got busy, I lost that connection to my plants, and I just totally neglected them and the garden suffered. The growth that's happened in this garden over the last couple of years is very synonymous with things that have been going on in my life. I've been going through a crazy personal growth period, and so my third grow, I became very passionate about my plants. I poured all of my feelings and focus into the garden. And so now, as a result, I've created some serious new habits and my life has become this entire garden. I'm gonna take you through and show you just how far we've come. Plants have honestly changed my life, and they've probably taught me more than any other human has. And so that's why I'm so passionate about encouraging others to start a garden, no matter what you're growing, whether it's your own food, flowers, medicine, you will always get a return on your investment. But above all else, I honestly wouldn't be where I am today without this community, so I thank all of you. If you guys are into indoor gardening, growing your own food, aeroponics, or just good vibes in general, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I hope to continue to inspire and entertain you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and as always,